Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Janice. I talk about homeschooling, keeping your home, and now apparently we also talk about making extra money because we all need it, right? In my last video, this one right here, I talked all about 3 side hustles for stay-at-home moms, or for any mom really, because like I said, we all need the money. And there seemed to be some interest in the content creation portion of the video through an app that I found called Billo. I'm going to share what the Billo app is, the process of signing up for Billo, how you get paid on Billo, and then finally my review, the pros and the cons that I found with it. Let's just jump in because we got to get the show moving. So first off, what is the Billo app, right? Billo is an app where brands can find creators like me to work with and create content for their social media platforms, and where creators like me can find brands to work for. And we create UGC for them. And if you don't know, UGC stands for user generated content. And that could be any kind of media that you create for a brand, and then they turn around and use what you created on their social media accounts. This isn't to be confused with influencers and influencing. Usually with influencing, you see the influencers get certain products and they share it on their own accounts. So in this case, Billo is the middleman. He facilitates that connection between brand and content creator. They have a side to their website, to their app, that is for creators, and then a side that is for brands and companies. Obviously, I signed up as a creator, but I also signed up as a brand just to see what that looks like on their sides. I'm Puerto Rican, so, I'm nosy. Okay, so moving on to the process of signing up for Billo, just in case you want to. It's pretty simple and straightforward. You download the app. If you're interested, I'm going to have the link to the app down below, along with my code. This isn't anything special. Everyone who signs up with Billo actually gets a code. It's for their Refer a Friend program that they have going on. And for every friend that you refer that actually signs up and creates the pitch video, which I'm going to get to in a minute, you get, I think, an extra $20 at the end of the month or at the beginning of the next month or something like that. So if you're interested and you end up signing up, I would appreciate it if you use my code. Every little $20 counts. You download the app. You create an account, and then they're going to ask you to create what they call a pitch video, the 30-second video. And in the first few seconds, you're telling them about yourself. You know what? I'm actually going to see if I can find my pitch video and plug it in here somewhere. Hi, my name is Janice, and I'm a 35-year-old content creator from the Sunshine State of Florida. And I just had to share this find with all of my fellow homeschool moms out there. It is the Pembrooke's Teacher's Planner. This planner is not only cute, but it's also super functional. It allows for planning weekly lessons for each subject, and the goal-setting page before each month keeps larger education requirements at the forefront. I recommend the Teacher Planner by Pembroke if you want an easy way to keep track of everything you need to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got some planning to do. After you upload that video, Billo takes a couple of days to review it. If it gets approved, then you're good to go. You're good to start looking at all of the tasks that they have at that moment from different brands. And if it's not approved, then you just have to kind of work on it again and resubmit and see if you get it approved the next time around. So the next part that I wanted to talk about with Billo is actually creating on Billo. I don't want to go into too much detail. If you want to hear more about this, I can create another video. Let me know in the comments if that interests you. Just to give you an overall idea of it, you go onto the app, and on the app, they have a section where they have all of the tasks that are open. You can scroll through that and find the ones that you like, and then you click to apply on them. If they choose you, then you get a little notification through your phone and through your emails saying that you were chosen. And if you weren't chosen, you still get a notification. If it's a digital product where nothing has to be mailed out to you, then the countdown of 5 days starts automatically. Because once you receive the product, you have 5 days to actually create the video and submit the video to Billo. If it's a physical product, the countdown doesn't begin until you receive the product in your hand and you go onto the app and you mark that you've received it. And when you're done, you just submit it to Billo. Once it gets Billo's stamp of approval, then they let the brand see it. And the brand has, from that point, 3 working days to approve the video or to request a revision. If they don't approve it within those 3 working days, then Billo automatically approves it for you. And that's basically it for the creating process. Okay, so moving on, I'm sure you're all wondering about this. How do you get paid on Billo? What's up with that, right? So once your video is approved, you're going to see the compensation that you were due for that video move into your earnings tab at the bottom of the app. Once it moves into the earnings tab, it's going to be under pending, and that's going to remain under pending until a couple of days before a payday. Now, Billo pays 2 times a month. One is in the middle of the month, and then the second is at the end of the month. And they only pay through PayPal currently, which is a little bit annoying to me. But you know, it is what it is. And finally, let's get into the review part of this video. I want to list off some pros and cons and then just give you my overall opinion on Billo. If you're new to content creation, then you're going to find pretty quickly that people are telling you one of the first things you need to do is create a portfolio of your work. And if you're new and you don't have any previous work to show other brands that you're pitching, they tell you to go around your house, pick up some of your favorite items and start creating videos and taking pictures of that and posting that up on your portfolio, which is a good idea. On my portfolio, I have a mix of things that I bought myself that I use and I made a video out of it, plus some of the videos from the brands that I've worked with on Billo. This app is actually really good for beginner content creators because it gives you some experience on editing. It gives you some experience on working and talking to clients and what they're looking for usually. And you get to create videos and make a little bit of money on the side. Pro number 2 is that they upload opportunities from different companies practically every day. During the week, I've noticed like maybe 3 times a day, there's new opportunities being uploaded. And then during the weekends, it kind of slows down because obviously it's the weekend. Pro number 3 is that Billo updates itself regularly and they add more ways for you to make money. Just recently, like maybe, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks ago, I think it was, they started giving brands the opportunity to buy photos of their products from the creators as well. So for us, that means there's a little bit extra money being tacked on because now we also have to produce some product photography, some lifestyle photography for these brands, and that means more money for us as well. Pro number 4, I feel like the hardest part about content creation is finding the brands that are going to work with you. You have to go out there, pitch to them, and sometimes you just hear crickets. So that's the hardest part, is getting a brand to actually respond back to you. Like a big pro to Billo is that the brand is already there. They already know that they want content. You see them there, you can apply to them and know that you're not going to be ghosted. You're going to get a yay or a nay either way. And then finally, another pro is you get to keep the stuff. Whatever product the brand sends over to you, it's yours after that point. Moving on to the cons. Anyone who's watching this who has been on Billo and poked around a little bit, you'll know the first one that I'm going to say. First con to Billo is the pay. On average, UGC content creators charge about $150 for one UGC video. On Billo, you have a range of prices and none of them get close to $150. Just letting you know that up front. Lately though, since they've added like photos and stuff like that, now you see some more like 65, 70, 80. I just recently saw something for $95, which I have to go check and see what that is. It's like they're trying to improve on their pay. I figure they probably heard our complaints. So don't go signing onto Billo thinking that you're going to get some crazy amount of money. I mean, obviously, the more jobs you do, the more you're going to get paid. And like I said, now it's looking a little bit better than it did just a month and a half ago. Another con of working on Billo is that you're told that you can't share your creations on your social media. The only person that gets to share your creations are the brands, which stinks, especially if you're creating your portfolio, let's say on Instagram, to share. I mean, for the little that you're getting paid on the Billo app, you would think that they would be okay with you using your creations to try and get a little bit more money from somewhere else. But you know, that's just me. And then the final con that I have for the Billo app is the customer service. It's not an instant answer. So usually when you send them a message, you get a message in return saying, thank you for your message. Someone will be with you shortly. Usually we respond back within 24 hours. So you have to wait at least 24 hours before you get a response back from the app. And that kind of stinks. Here's my overall review for Billo. And if you've made it to this point in the video, let's see some hand claps happening down below in the comments. My overall review for Billo is that even with the cons, I'm happy that I started off with them. And I do plan on using them but probably not as much in the future. I believe that if you are a new, like brand spanking new, you've never created any content for anybody ever before in your life, I feel like Billo would be a good jumping off point to kind of get your feet wet. However, do not stay for too long. It takes time, and you should be compensated properly for your time. Like I said, on Billo, it's pretty low, but if you just want the experience, you know, for that first couple of weeks, that first month, go for it, but do not stay here. This is a game where you kind of start and you take different steps as you learn more and you earn more. I mean, you can stay if you want. Don't let me tell you what to do. But I would highly suggest not staying in this one app. Let me know in the comments if you have any more questions or if you want me to dive into anything else a little bit deeper. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see on my channel down below in the comments. If you want to see more homeschooling stuff, I know there's some moms who found me here for that. And I'm hoping to kind of make more things like this where I'm sharing some money-making tips or whatever I come across. I do want to share anything that I find that I think could be helpful. Sorry, that I think could be helpful to you guys. So anyway, I hope this video helped. If it did, please give it a big old thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to my channel. Plus that little bell right next to the subscribe button, click it so that you can be notified of when my new videos go up on my channel. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.